Thank you, Hesbon. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, the Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, the Cabinet Secretaries present, led by my Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Professor Kindiki, and the rest of the CSS, Waziri Owalo, my PS colleagues, the Honorable Members of Parliament, and all the dignitaries who are here today. Good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. Your Excellency, because of time, I will try and move very fast so that we make the benefit of your presence here. So first of all, allow me to invite all the PSS. Please just be upstanding and come in front. And as you come in front, our Dean, PS Dubat. Excellency, this is important because it's important for the people of Homabay to know the colleagues that I serve with in your administration. Now, PS Dubat, just come here. And it's a whole battalion of PSS. It's not every other day you get all these PSS to come to visit.
Thank you very much, Dr. Omollo. Your Excellency, the President, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, all protocols observed. It's an honor bestowed upon me by my colleagues as their Dean. Allow me to do a quick introduction. I'll call the name of the PS, and then they can just wave as they take the seat. I will start with my Deputy Dean, Madam Mary Murioki. She is the PS for Public Health and Professional Standards. Msichana kutoka Kirinyaga, Your Excellency. Followed by Ambassador Julius Bitok, who is the PS for Immigration and Citizen Services, wa kutoka Uasin Gishu. Your Excellency, we have Veronica Ndova. She's our PS for Gender, msichana kutoka Machakos County. Your Excellency, we have John Tanui, our PS for ICT, kutoka Baringo. Your Excellency, we have this lovely lady, Rosalind Njogu, our PS for Diaspora, Murembo kutoka Meru County. Your Excellency, we have my colleague, Alfred Kombudo, from just here, Kisumu County, our PS for Trade. Your Excellency, we have Umi Bashir, who is our PS for Culture and Heritage, Murembo kutoka Wajir County. Your Excellency, we have Joseph Motari, PS for Social Protection, our PS from just here, Migori County. Your Excellency, we have Abubakar Hassan Abubakar from Lamu County, our PS for Investments Promotion. Your Excellency, we have Dr. Chris Kipto, our PS for the National Treasury, kutoka Elgeyo Marakwet. Your Excellency, we have James Muhati, PS for Economic Planning, kutoka Kakamega County. Your Excellency, we have our new PS, you just appointed the other day, Salome Biako. She's our PS for Correctional Services, and she's from Kiambu County. Your Excellency, we have Joel Aromayong, PS for Public Works, kijana kutoka West Pokot. Your Excellency, we have Patrick Marero, who is our PS for Defense from Laikipia. Your Excellency, we have Teresia Mbaika, our PS for Devolution from Makueni County. Your Excellency, we have Elijah Mwangi, our PS for Mining from Muraga County. Your Excellency, we have Shadrach Mwadime, our PS for Maritime and Shipping from Taita Taveta County. Your Excellency, we have Jonathan Mweke, our PS for Livestock from Kitui County. Your Excellency, we have Dr. Beatrice Inyangala, our PS for Higher Education from just here, Kakamega County. Your Excellency, we have Dr. Idris Dokota. He's my colleague in the ministry. He's a PS for ASALs and Regional Development from Tana River County. He's also my neighbor. Your Excellency, we have Engineer Joseph Mbogwa, kijana wa Kinangop Nyandarua, is our PS for roads. Your Excellency, we have Harsama Kelo, PS for crop development from Marsabit County. Your Excellency, we have John Ola, our PS for tourism. He is from Narok County. Your Excellency, we have Esther Moria, our PS for TVETs. She is from Embu County. Your Excellency, we have Mohamed Liwan, our PS for petroleum. He's from Isiolo County. Your Excellency, we have Betsy Njagi, our PS for blue economy and the fisheries, and she is from Tarakandithi. Your Excellency, we have Harry Kimutai, our PS for medical services, kutoka Mount Elgon, hapa Bungoma County. Your Excellency, we have Engineer Festus K. Ngeno, our PS for environment and climate change from Nakuru County. And lastly, Your Excellency, we have Alex Washira, our PS for energy, kijana wa Kieni, Nyeri County. Your Excellency, my name is Abdi Dubat. I'm the PS for East African Community Affairs from Garissa County. It's a pleasure. Thank you, Raymond.
PS Dubat, ni kama umekuwa mwanasiasa, because you are able to introduce literally everyone by name and where they come from. Your Excellency, allow me to also acknowledge in a special way, of course, the family members who have already been introduced, but also a host of friends and colleagues who work with us in government, both with the parastatals, but more importantly, the Ministry of Interior and National Administration. I welcome you in a special way to Homabay County. Let me also acknowledge the presence of care for Luo Nation. Jaduong Nyandiko Ongade. Chunga kanyo fwane ker fwane jo Kenya, erokamano. Thank you, Jaduong. Now, Your Excellency, today is a very special day for me. It's special in very many respects. It's exactly 35 years ago today when we lost our dad. I was 8 years old then. And Hesbon has introduced the rest of the family. And we have been able to experience what it means to lack, to sleep on an empty stomach, and to go to bed not knowing what tomorrow holds. What has kept us going still and still keeps me strong is our faith and hope in God. Mr. President, growing up in this village, like most part of the country, we faced a lot of challenges. And these challenges have shaped my outlook to life and people. When I look back, I say to myself that nothing beats the love of God, humility, dedication, discipline, respect, and a clear sense of purpose in life. And today, being in this school is equally symbolic, as there is no greater equalizer in life than education. As the Omollo'S, we have gathered here to praise and give thanks to the Almighty for His mercies, love, and the blessings that He's had upon us. This far He's brought us. We stand to glorify Him for peace or for grace upon me, which He has executed through your hand and love. That this tiny village today has the honor to host you as the President and the Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of the Defense Forces, the distinguished guests, dignitaries, and colleagues, friends, and family. It's also special because it's a Sabbath day. And as an Adventist, there is no better day to say thanks to the Lord than today. It's also a special opportunity for me to make public pronouncement of gratitude to you before my kinsmen and women, my church, and the people of Kenya. Accept my appreciation of love, gratitude, and honor to you for the special consideration and responsibility that you've given me to serve in your administration. As we sit today, I can still clearly remember one of the very first personal encounters we had. And this was way back in November 2018, when I had a special personal request to make to you. In that day, a number of leaders from this region were there, but notably there was the Honorable James Rege, who was the MP for Karachuonyo then, the Honorable Ogindo, who is here with us today, the Honorable Anyanga, who is also here with us today. And that became a turning point in my life. And when I look back, probably if that encounter didn't happen, we wouldn't be here today. And I still remember vividly that interaction. And it was also made possible by one Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen, the CS for Roads and Transport, whom I've known since our days at the university. And we discussed a lot of things, and a lot of things came out of it. Because of time, I would not want to go into the details of that. But during my time and when I talked to friends and family, one thing I remember I kept telling them, that there's only one politician I know in this country, whom when he tells you that he's going to do something, you can go and sleep soundly. And you wake up the following day, and he will do exactly as you discussed and agreed. And that is yourself, Mr. President, the Honorable William Samoei Ruto. It is something that is deficient in this country, and for that, I continue to pray and thank God for you. Your Excellency, I have had the privilege to serve now for close to 7 months as your PS in charge of internal security and national administration, and I've noted that you are a good and practical tutor. You are a marathon worker, dedicated and committed to speed and excellence. I am a good student. I'm ready to learn and do. I will be ready and committed 24/7. I will honestly spearhead the quest to adopt citizen-centric approaches to service delivery in the spirit of your bottom-up economic transformation model. As a ministry, we will spearhead community engagement and all-of-government approach that brings various government institutions together to deliver public services in implementation of your programs and projects. There are a number of things we've been able to accomplish, and it's all for all of us to see. Finally, I want to end by expressing my sincere gratitude to you, to God, to church, to the family who continue to pray and support me in my work of delivering for the country. Thank you. Your Excellency, allow me to invite the Honorable CS Owalo to introduce the CSS and make a few comments, and then invite the Honorable Karoli Omondi. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother Raymond. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Deputy President, and my cabinet colleagues. My role is very simple, to introduce the cabinet colleagues who are here today. Please, let's just take cue and also come here so that the congregation can see you. Murkomen, kuja hapa, wacha kuangalia simu. So I'll start with Professor Kindiki. Professor Kindiki works with PS Raymond in the Ministry of Interior. Yeah, he's our PS for CS for Interior. Madam Rebecca Mieno is the CS for East Africa Community. Madam Penina Malonza, our CS for Tourism. Bore Florence Achieng Bore is the CS for Labor. Our Secretary to the Cabinet, Madam Mercy. Our SG of the party, Malala. And then our Secretary for Women Affairs, Harriet Chikai, also in the Cabinet. Your Excellency, on behalf of my Cabinet colleagues, May I take this special occasion to sincerely thank you for having bestowed upon us an appointment of CS Interior in the name of Raymond Omollo. We have worked with Raymond closely, and there are several virtues we learned from Raymond: humility, commitment, honesty. Raymond is a team player. Raymond is a unifying factor. And he has made our work very easy in this region in the push or in the pursuit for our bottom-up economic agenda, Your Excellency. I want to state on this occasion, Your Excellency, that all of us who are serving in your government today, we have made an equivocal commitment to work with you in pursuit of your bottom-up economic agenda, because the people of this region, Your Excellency, have been in economic wilderness for the past 58 years. And for the first time since independence, we have gotten a government where we have got a sense of belonging, Your Excellency. Mine is to say that we will not let you down. We will move the width and breadth of this community, spreading the gospel of peace and appealing to our people to work with you as you endeavor to deliver on the mandate that has been bestowed upon you by Kenyans. To the people of this region, my appeal is that we have got a president who is forthright, a president who is God-fearing, a president who means well for this community. Please, let's create an enabling environment for the Kenya Kwanza government to deliver on its mandate. We have done politics built around tribes, politics built around individuals for far too long, and we cannot continue with that type of politics. It is now a turning point in our life. We must change the paradigm for the better in this region, Your Excellency. We are appealing to you to work with us and join the government. Safari hii hakuna kuponyoka. Either you join the government or we bring the government to you. May I now have this honor to invite my friend, Karoli Omondi, to come and speak. Okay. May I call my colleague, CS Kindiki, to make a brief speech as Raymond's boss. Please, Professor, come.
Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, Mheshimiwa Naibu wa Rais Rigathi Gachagua, mawaziri, ndugu yangu na rafiki yangu Raymond na familia, wahubiri na wananchi na viongozi wote, amjamboni, Bwana asifiwe. Mheshimiwa Rais, kwa sababu ya masaa, niruhusu niseme mambo mawili. Jambo la kwanza ni kushukuru Raymond kwa kutuleta kanisani na kushukuru wahubiri kwa kutuhubiria, kwa sababu tumenufaika kukua hapa kama viongozi na kama watu ambao tumetoka sehemu mbalimbali. Raymond, tumefanya kazi ile wewe rais ulitupatia, ukatuambia tukusaidie pamoja na naibu wako kwa mambo ya usalama wa taifa letu la Kenya. Niko hapa kama mtu ambaye amefanya kazi na Raymond kusema ya kwamba Mheshimiwa Rais hukukosea kuchagua Raymond. Raymond ni mtu mwaminifu, and I can say without fear of contradiction, the choice of Dr. Raymond Omollo as PS for Internal Security was one of the most important decisions you made in your administration. Raymond is straightforward, he's a humble person, he is obedient to authority, he is disciplined, he is not given to drunkenness or other forms of indiscipline, and for that reason, between Raymond and I, Your Excellency, we will do the job you ask us to do so that we make your load lighter. Your Excellency, sir, finally, is to say that in our country at the moment, we are facing a number of security challenges. And now that we are here, we just want to restate, as you have guided us, Your Excellency, that your administration is the administration that will restore the trust of the people of Kenya in an orderly, organized society. And for that reason, I must admit, on Wednesday, we had some hitches in the security of our country when a few of our fellow citizens took advantage of the freedoms that are guaranteed in our Constitution to hurt other citizens, to damage their property, to paralyze business, and obstruct the rest of us. I assure you, Your Excellency, as you've directed me, I want to assure the people of Kenya that there will be no violence, there will be no obstruction of businesses, and there will be no loss of life and destruction of property on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday, or any other day that any person would want to disrupt our public order. It happened, it won't happen. And I am sorry on behalf of the security sector, Your Excellency, for the trauma and the terror to which we put innocent Kenyans just because of a few criminals who think they are bigger than the country. Take it from us, from here in Homabay, there will be law, order, peace, tranquility, this week, next week, and every other day. Thank you, and God bless you. It's a pleasure, Your Excellency, to work with Raymond, and you have also taught us one thing. The ministers, all of us are not here for reasons which you know. We have sent many of our colleagues to do some work for you because you have some guests coming into the country. The PSs who have been paraded here by PS Dubat represent the face of Kenya. You have taught us to believe in our country. You have taught us that from every part of Kenya, you can get a good person, a honest person, the same way you have gotten a good person in Raymond here in Homabay. So I want to thank you. We will follow your guidance, and we will not let you down in terms of bringing our country together and making every part of Kenya to feel appreciated.
Members of Parliament, senators, Deputy Governor, all invited guests and friends. Jokanyana muntie. Untie. Urwako jotelo mubiro limowa. Ero urukamano. I have a very small task this afternoon, which is to recognize various people and then to invite about 4 people to speak here. So that is why I'm carrying a folder today, so that I don't forget anybody. Let me just begin by recognizing some of the people who are with us here. We have about 12 members of parliament. They will be introduced at the appropriate time by the majority whip, but I'll invite 4 to speak. We have 3 senators also who are present. We have a deputy governor, and we have other guests here. We also have the Suba Council of Elders. I'm sure they are somewhere at the back there, led yes, led by the elder Peter Odede. We also have a lot of former elected leaders who are here, from councillors to MCAs. We also have former MPs. We have Mheshimiwa Obura, we have Mheshimiwa Pesa, we have Mheshimiwa Anyanga, we have Mheshimiwa Osele, we have Mheshimiwa Gumbo, we have Mheshimiwa Ogindo, we have Mheshimiwa George Theuri, and we have Mama Phoebe Asio, the matriarch of Homabay County, somewhere there. We also have former senators, Mheshimiwa Uta. We have Mrs. Nyamunga also amongst the guests here. We have some elected MCAs who are here, and Mheshimiwa Daima, Ucheng Daima. We have elected MCAs who are present here amongst us. We have ODM members who are present here, including various chairmen and officials. We have UDA members who are here. I can see some ODM members are waving. Picha itachukuliwa ka chonjo. We also have, yes, we have several guests who are here. And before I invite them, maybe I should just tell, I saw my friend Honorable Nelson Belgut from Belgut, Nelson Koech. Mheshimiwa Nelson, when you are here from Belgut, you are at your auntie's home. You may not know. Rachwonyo, you've heard of that name. He had 5 wives. The youngest was a lady from Belgut. And he was very protective of her. He used to make sure the young boys didn't look around. Alikuwa naweka yeye karibu sana. That is the matriarch of the Kanyipir people you see here, including Ray Omollo. Those are your relatives. With those few remarks, let me now take this opportunity to invite Dr. Evans Kidero to make a few remarks. Yes.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. Samuel Ruto, our beloved Deputy President Gachagua Odhiambo Otieno, Deputy President, that's the name they've given you. Our CSS who are here, the PSS, the person who's made us be here today, our friend, our son, Dr. Raymond Omollo, the dignitaries who are here, and the church led by our president, Dr. Misiani, and Homabay Ruto Untie, Umor, Urwako President, Urwako Gachagua, Ugone gi erokamano kuom limowa kendo miyo Raymond tich mondo ti kode gi tich maber. Ji duto morwako President oting'anele. Your Excellency, they've welcomed you, and on their behalf we thank you. But first of all, we thank God. And we thank God for you, because God gave you to this country, this great country of Kenya, so that you can add value, make a difference. And because of you, you've given us Raymond to work with you. So we thank God, but we also thank you. We thank you because today is the 4th time that you visited Nyanza. I remember when you became president, it was Homabay was the first place you ever visited. Then you came again in January, Mr. President. Then you came again sometimes in March when you went to Kisii, and you went to Kuria. And today you are here. It is love unfathomed. It is commitment on your part. And as you said when you visited us, that Kenya must be one, Kenyans must work together, and Kenyans must move forward together. We are aware that you became president at a very, very difficult time in the world economy, in the global economy, because things were going south. And whatever difficulties we've had is just not in Kenya, it's across the world. But Mr. President, we like your fortitude, we like your commitment, because he said, when you're in a hole, especially an economic hole, you stop digging. You come out. So as people of Homabay, we want to urge you, pale uko ndio tuko. And there are people who probably haven't seen the signs, but things have changed. Jomanigi wangi, mondo ne. Jomanigi wangi otimango. Jomanigi itgi. Jomanigi itgi. Tunasema tuko na wewe. Pale uko ndio tutakuwako. Kartiendi pale uko. Onge ngitni, onge dok chien, wadhi nyime, wadhi tiyo gi president. Erokamano ahinya mar Nyasaye gwedhu.
Jomanigi umgi bendo ng'we. Erokamano. Let me now take this opportunity to invite Honorable David Ochieng to make some brief remarks. MP for Ugenya.
To Your Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, to our friend Dr. Rigiji, our guest of honor of today, Dr. Raymond Omollo, to the church, praise God